Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. We're playing on the road to 56 mod on the World War II scenario. We are playing as the Communist Spartans. This is episode 3. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best thing you can do to support it and ensure more Hearts of Iron content on the channel is leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below your feedback. It is currently the 4th of March 1941. In today's episode, we're going to be finishing off the Axis, hopefully here today. We're going to be fighting in Asia and China primarily, and then probably trying to navally invade Japan. We currently have 34 divisions here with our Soviet comrades on the border here, just in North Korea, I guess. We're going to push and hopefully take the peninsula, then we can start navally invading them. But at the moment, we're doing really well in the campaign. I'm obviously playing as the Communist Spartans. We're role-playing as them. So I'm playing as Greece. We've done incredibly well. In the last episode, we managed to knock out the Axis members of Italy and Germany quite quickly. At the moment, this is how the world's sort of shaping up. So we've got pretty much everything east of Germany is ours. The Allies do have France, the UK, bit of Africa. There's actually some small pockets of Axis resistance in Africa, but the thing is, right, Italy has capitulated, so we don't need to worry about them. The British-Mexican War's still going on, but they're about to capitulate, and also the United States has joined the Allies, unfortunately. I was trying to flip them over, but I just wasn't quick enough, you know? I've also stopped boosting in Turkey and Sweden because, yeah, I can't seem to flip them. It's taking a little bit too long, and I need the political power to get my manpower up, because that was just a huge plague in the last episode. They're currently 47, so they still might flip. You never know. So, wars-wise, at the moment, we've got the British-Mexican War going on. As you guys can remember, World War II kicked off, well, yeah, when Mexico joined the Axis. That's what it is, because the Britain, for some, like, one of the very early wars of the campaign, the British were, like, for some reason just wanted to invade Mexico and take it. Probably because that's obviously one of the easiest ways to invade the United States, and obviously Mexico does have a tendency to go either communist or fascist. Maybe they were thinking, right, we need to get Mexico under our control, and then we've got the entirety of North America under our control, if there was pretty much under, like, Allied control. If there was ever going to be an attack on the States, it'd be pretty hard. Obviously, you have to push up through South America and whatnot. So the British have lost 600k in World War II, French 65, Japan's lost 300k, the Italians there. The Germans actually didn't even lose too many men. Like, compared to the Soviets, as you can see here, the Greek-German War, we declared war upon them and kicked things off. We've lost 250,000. The Soviets have lost 3.2 million. Which is just insane. Japanese have only lost 200k there. So we've got 34 of our divisions here ready to go. We have 340k manpower at the moment. We have Marcos here, the descendant of King Leonidas. Excavation, we're currently going for weapons too. We're a little bit late on that. It's because we've just got so many of those. We've just stockpiled so many weapons for just blitzkrieging through the Balkans. Right, trade-wise, we're doing pretty well. Construction-wise, we're just simply repairing. Production, we probably can pop this down a bit. That's a little bit too much. Maybe put more into support equipment, because as you can see, we actually are somewhat a little bit low. We don't even need to get those rifles, to be honest, because we've got an abundance of, like, rifles. So obviously we started in humble beginnings in Greece. We pushed up through Bulgaria, Romania. We took Yugoslavia, Hungary. We've taken a huge bit of Czechoslovakia, and this is what we got under our belt, Italy. So here is, yeah, the green is what we currently occupy as the Spartans. We've got a small contingent here left in Greece, defending Crete and a couple of the islands near Asia Minor, and then we've got a shock unit and armoured helots. At the moment, divisions-wise, we're not actually recruiting any of the Royal Spartans, the Royal Spartan Youths, the armoured helots, the armoured light helots on the Ephetes shock troops. We're not using them just yet, because at the moment it's eating up our manpower, which is fine, but nothing really else here to do. Resistance to occupation, probably, yes, put it to this, gentle, that's exactly what we want. And that helps our political power a bit as well. So, I think we are we ready to hit the Japanese down here? I think we are. So hopefully I can sort of punch a hole and we can start a trickle and then furthermore a flood, because I sort of want to encourage the Soviets. Oh, what the hell? The Soviets annexed Tenatuva. Right. Was that like near Mongolia? Oh, okay. So they've actually pushed down quite a bit. Because the Soviets have been struggling here for pretty much the entire war. But if we can make a breakthrough here, if we can take Korea, that would really, really help us. What are the Japanese at to capitulating anyway? 2%. We need to knock out them before this war wraps up. Then I imagine we're going to go to war with the Allies. I still haven't decided if I actually want to create my own faction, kind of go with like a Hellenistic League or something. That would be really cool, I think. So we are pushing slowly, but just look at our manpower. It's just getting absolutely eaten up, like, really quickly here. Oh, we're actually making a pretty decent breakthrough. What I want to try and do is encourage the Soviets to sort of go down, but this is not looking too bad. We're actually making some way here. There's a Chinese pocket coming up here near Hong Kong. I think Siam capitulated as well. You know what? If we can like push across and basically take North Korea, we're going to be laughing. Like, get you to go there. If we can take the north of it, that'd be a hell of a lot better for us. We need to be on aggressive battle. Okay, we've got a naval result here. 14 convoys destroyed. That's fine. At the moment, probably not too bad putting into our industry. Yeah, there's like not as many Japanese here as what I would have thought. You thought there would have been I thought there would have been a hell of a lot. Alright, how well are we pushing there? Spanish, Manchukuo. The Anglo-Irish trade war ends. Okay, good for them, I guess. I'm just trying to think maybe I should make just a front line here and then just try and hold while we push through. Because we're actually getting some really nice headway here. Continue on. They're getting some amount of resistance. Yeah, I might try and fix this up. Okay, this should fix things up quite nicely. We've got Leonidas, Marcos's brother here. So this yellow division, 18 units, are going to hold the top while we get the 16 down here to sort of push for it. Oh, ideally I'd want the armoured tank to be... Well, not the armoured tank, the light tank to be here, because we really just want to hammer through it. So let's just readjust this. Yeah, we've just taken Pyongyang. Excellent. If we can swing around there... Ah, there's guys there. Alright, but anyway, yeah, there's actually some Soviet troops actually coming down here. Like I said, I just want to sort of make some headway, sort of encourage the AI, because it is retarded sometimes. Like, this is like empty. Like, honestly. And the Soviets just aren't taking the initiative to go for it, you know? Maybe I should put another one here in Pyongyang. This would be Seoul. No, this is Pusan. Seoul's like there. Pyongyang is further north. Like, if we can smack through this mountain pass here, we're going to surround and kill a decent amount of them. Yeah. Go for it now, lads. Red boys, go in double time. I don't know how many we're going to capture here, but it should be a decent amount. Surround and kill them. Awesome stuff. Right, let's continue south. Has this encouraged everywhere else? Looks like they've actually pushed in Mongolia a bit. Yeah, a little bit here. They're making some amount of headway. I doubt that if we knock Japan out of China, that they'll capitulate. We're going to have to take the main islands, I'd imagine. Alright, let's just continue south where we can. Because we've got them on the back foot big time here. There's no point sitting back. We want to continue with that disorganization. Because if you keep on hitting them, they like lose. The thing is, right, you're better off like hitting a front line, because then they start losing, obviously, equipment. They start losing. They get like really bad penalties too, withdrawal penalties. They're actually still holding on, but we've taken the Korean Peninsula here, which is absolutely huge. This is going to encourage a hell of a lot of more allied intervention. So I'm going to decline this. Yeah, so I just want to double check with the Soviets. Yeah, we've got absolutely everything. That's fine. I think even with the British, we have... No, we don't have military access with them. Okay, we're trying to finish off this last pocket here in Korea, but we've done a huge flanking maneuver here, which is absolutely fantastic. We might even be able to like push back over this way, but we've nearly got him here. We've got him on the ropes. Hopefully we don't have naval invasions, because that would be a huge pain in my ass. Okay, we've actually got some outdated equipment, so we can get the EYP equipment to Hotchkiss M26. Let's get those bad boys in where we can, and let's upgrade some of our support equipment and stuff. There's so much stuff to go down on the tech tree, you know. So much good stuff. I'm just trying to think for myself, should I start making some plays around here? We are enveloping them, yeah, slowly. Only 5% there. Yep, we've got it here now. We're probably going to have to distribute the army. There's actually not too many ports here on the peninsula compared to like the modern day. There's like an insane amount. Oh, we've actually got air superiority over the top of Korea and the home islands of Japan. Maybe we should start navally invading now then. Alright, cool. I think I'm ready to navally invade Japan now. I've pulled off all my divisions from this front line. It looks like... Yeah, it looks like the Soviets, some Allied forces there, British, Netherlands are actually holding out quite well. But we're trying to navally invade Japan, of course. We're ready to go here with 5 divisions. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do that now. It looks like the British actually have some pockets here and there. So, there's actually a port so far in the north that the British actually took. So, you know what? We'll send our 29 divisions there because we can actually island hop all the way down through the north of Japan. My ships are here as well on convoy escort. Are my lads ready to go in over the top? Yep, they're actually raring to go. We actually had a convoy, so we can't send everyone. So hopefully we can make a footholding here in Hiroshima. If shit hits the fan, we should be alright. Oh, it's going to be hard to take like these Japanese islands, because we only can send in 5 divisions because of our research stuff. I've also got 800k manpower now. I switched over to service by requirement, but hopefully... Oh, they lost that bit there. We just need to get we just need to get to this port as quickly as possible, and then we'll be right. Oh god, because the thing is, right, it is just so crucial to get a port. Have we got it yet? Oh, thank God, Britain. There's even some Dutch holding it as well. We're nearly hit. Oh, we're here. We're on Japan now, basically. That's excellent. So, we'll get rid of these 2 blokes here. Right. Get rid of that naval invasion. Get you lads up north here. We'll chuck our best commander Marcos here. And pretty much... We can't do that. I was going to say pretty much just let him wreak havoc, because as you can see here, we can pretty much go all the way down to Tokyo itself. So we basically just want to try and make a headstrong march through here. Excellente. Man, the Japanese don't know what's coming for them. 25 divisions there. We've got 9 more coming on the way. We have convoy support here within Japan. The light tanks are the first ones here making headway. Excellent stuff. Push down to this choke point as quickly as possible. Is that a unit there? No. Because that's what we need to get this... Actually, we just need to grab that port. Like, go over and hold. Alright. Okay, naval convoys, naval results. That's fine. Okay, I think I'm nearly ready now. Not just yet. Not just yet. I was thinking maybe we're nearly ready to get some more units back in. There's an army there. We're probably just better off holding until we get some more lads in. To be fair, the light tanks might be able to whip through them. I have no idea. Oh, the supply here is dreadful. By the look of it. To be fair, I'm going to leave 1 bloke here permanently to defend that. But we need to get everyone to this border here. The light tanks are struggling. Cock. Well, we've got the northern half of Japan. Nagasaki still hasn't fallen. Maybe when we bring some more guys in here, it might be a little bit better. Yeah. And then basically go to this part. Once we get there, be Johnny on the spot. So we're winning that. Leave you there permanently. Get you blokes to go there. So what are we doing? We're attacking. Yeah, so we're just defending here. Against the Japanese army. It's just because of the supply, man. Like, it's fucking shit as here. Doesn't overly surprise me, though. Maybe we should, like, counterattack them. It's going to be a close one here. It's always tedious taking Japan. Oh, wow. So how well are they looking here now? We're doing well. That flank, like, helped us big time. Put us into a position where we could rapidly hit them. So we are actually winning here now. No, it's kind of back and forth. They're really just clustering that pocket. Alright, we've got that port there. We're laughing. Alright, let's continue on here. Yeah, it's just going to be tight. We're going to just have to wait. If we could get nukes, that's probably what we should be beelining for now, because that's what... Oh, look at this. The French have taken a port here. Send these blokes to go for it, I reckon. Okay, let's give the command to Leonidas. Swing you back to the port. We'll try push for this where we can, but the supply's the problem. So we're just sort of holding up here. Yeah, they actually took this port. Because now that we've gotten this... Look at this, we're actually navally invading Japan quite convincingly. They're at 18% to capitulation. We're not quite back to there just yet. Oh, the British are actually navally invaded there. Oh, wow. This might be it for Japan now. Push for that. The French are navally invading quite convincingly. Swing that way then. We are seriously not doing too bad as Greece. Like, I love playing as sort of minor factions because you can just influence the war quite significantly. Like, the onus isn't really on you to start the war. Yeah, we'll accept that. Especially playing as a minor faction. Rewriting history's very enjoyable for me. Okay, so it looks like they've taken Osaka. Oh, they lost that other port there though. We can still grab that. Oh, I thought they grabbed that there. We're still struggling to push through that point, but this is going to be a war of attrition. Right, we've got some more reinforcements here now. Excellent. I'm sure the French are going to love that. Boom. Oh wow, these are actually all mountain divisions. Whoops. Right, anyway, we need to push for Tokyo. Basically, circumnavigate Japan like that. We got some fresh boys ready to go. Let's keep it up. Swing this way, lads. Double time. Because once we take out Japan, the main island, the home islands, I reckon they're going to capitulate. Okay, there's a lot more supply here, which is fantastic. We're nearly better off committing... Oh. Is there no one there now? Fuck. It looks like they abandoned it anyway. Yeah, look at that. We're pushing now in the north. What's this? Xinjiang wants to send volunteers. We're actually not pushing too well here. Maybe just hold the port where you can. Now the pushes come from here. I was thinking maybe swinging more guys back and around, but look at this. We've got this port here. This is going to give us so much. Look at that. With supply. Oh, excellent. We might be able to finish off the Axis here today. And then in the next episode, we can probably focus on the Allied forces. Hiroshima's fallen. How well are we going? We still want to go down sort of more support equipment. I'm still like repairing and stuff. Oh wow, just look at this. We've absolutely caused a landslide here in the north. So they've lost 77. 700k. France, 700k. The Soviets, so, because I'm just sort of getting 5 million Soviet lives have lost. It's because of just, like, this. Like, they're actually taking them out now. They've still got a huge chunks in China. Ireland declared war upon the United Kingdom. What? Fuck, alright. Like, nearly broke the game. It just slowed down big time. What I was worried about, the implications for that was, we actually had a decent amount of communism there. So that could be a problem. Let's continue to boost Sweden. Oh, whoops, I don't want to do that. Yeah, boost. Where's Turkey as well? Fascism's come back big time there. Brazil's communist, which is great. Maybe try and get some of that communism back in the States. Okay, so we've got some resolved... Oh, we actually sunk a Japanese submarine. But we've actually done the heavy lifting in Japan. Like, we took the Korean Peninsula. We pushed through here. We're actually smacking them from the north. So, we probably should take Japan, you know, because I'm going to have to divvy up the war room. I'll put in the description below as well all the mods I'm running. I am playing the Road to 56 mod, of course, which basically expands the vanilla scenario that we're playing in, but I say Japan's gone now. Yeah, the British are... So the Allies are at war with Ireland. Well, usually when countries declare war upon another which aren't in factions, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes there's usually an offer for that neutral country to join a faction. So what I was worried is about communism in Ireland. Maybe they would join the Soviets, which is probably not what we want just yet. Brazil wants to send us to some divisions. That's fine. Yeah, I'm blown away about that. That's insane. Anyway, we've taken Tokyo. And now we need to take Osaka. For the Emperor! Oh god, how much have they got left now? 77. We've nearly got them. What's like their capital and shit now? It's just the bottom half of the island. We've nearly connected up with that French naval invasion, yeah. Okay. Alright, take that. Alright, cool. Come on, go for it, lads. Send something behind. Excellent. Right. Let's get rid of this. Let's re-rally back up. Oh, no, I don't want Leonidas. I want Marcos here. Yes, Marcos. Okay, cool. And then basically pop you down to the bottom end of Japan. Keep going, lads. We've got them on the ropes. Osaka's about to fall now. We don't have air superiority over the top anymore. We still have supremacy here. Yeah, let's switch to search and destroy. Probably not a bad idea. We got the navy, we might as well let them rank up a bit. Okay, Osaka's still holding on. The British have taken that. Osaka is their capital. Yeah, no, the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg wants that. No, thank you. Manchukuo has capitulated. Yep, that's pretty much the Japanese army gone. Osaka's still holding out. It's only going to be a matter of time now. 80% to capitulation. Osaka's fallen. Yeah, so we've taken, like, the eastern half of Japan, like, all ourselves. What is this, the island of Honshu? I think that's what it's called. I know it gives you a lot of bad bonuses, but we might need to go with scraping the barrel, you know? Because we just need the population. It still only gives us, like, 2 million. It's going to give us a lot of negative traits. We smashed some convoys there. What other naval results have we had? Not too many more. Alright, cool, cool. Japan's about to capitulate now. I was just curious to see if there was any sort of naval invasions really far here. No, not really. So Africa is about to fall. The Axis territory. Italy's still holding on there. Yeah, only a couple. If we take Hiroshima, that might be it. So looking at war participation, the UK did a decent amount, so did the French. Was there anyone else here sort of outstanding? The Dutch a bit, and the Netherlands somewhat. And then for us, yeah, the Soviets are going to have to get some territory, because I am going to delegate where the territory goes. I just wanted to have a quick surmise as to yep, there we go. Japan has capitulated, and that's it. World War II, the Comintern and the Allies versus the Axis is over. So for now, I'm going to quickly go off camera. I'll divvy up the territory, obviously between myself and the Soviets, while doing so giving decent territory to the French and the UK. Obviously dividing Germany up is probably a good idea between the Soviets and the French and the British. Maybe giving Italy, for me, that's probably really good. African territories, I'm not really too fussed about. Mexico's not in it, so we've got Italy. Oh, Mexico's... yes, so Mexico does have to be delegated to that. Okay, the states didn't really do too much. So this is just by default. France, Belgium. Yeah, okay, cool. That's very cool. So maybe I should give the British that. Or maybe I should give the states that. Nah, I'll probably give the British that. Okay, then we have to divvy up China, which probably should go to the Soviets. And then I might get Japan for myself, because I did most of the dying and the fighting over there, you know? Alrighty guys, I've gone through and divvied up the world as fair as I possibly can, and yeah, so let's get stuck in. So, for myself, let's start in Europe firstly. I gave myself the entirety of Italy. I didn't take Italy's overseas territories in Africa. Obviously in North Africa I gave it to the French, and in the Horn of Africa I gave it to the French as well. Moving north into Germany and Czechoslovakia, I managed to try and divvy it up as best I could into East and West. Obviously the East, the Soviets getting it, and the United Kingdom getting this sort of part of Germany here as well. Moving over to the Americas, I gave the United Kingdom Mexico because they fought and really did deserve that. That's pretty much it in the Americas, and in Africa and Europe, I think. Pushing over to Asia now, I gave myself Korea and Japan because I did most of the fighting there. I felt like it was fair. I gave... yeah, okay, so Japan did have some territories in and around China here, but China got restored by the look of it, yeah. Okay. So China's been restored, because I think they could be... no, the Soviets here are communist. They could be communist as well, I can't remember. Anyway, I gave the Soviets huge chunks of northern China, and in southern China here, I even gave them Siam. So that's pretty much it. To be honest, the Dutch and the Belgians did get sort of snubbed, but you can blame the Allies for that. So the United Kingdom took 24 states, French took 11, we took 40, Soviets took 44 more than us. A lot of stuff was annexed. 330,000 equipment has been seized. I guess that's going around for everyone. But looking at the world now, this is how the things are shaping up. So obviously, most of Central Europe here, apart from sort of Germany, is under communist rule. We've got the northern sort of parts here, but the Allies did really, really well off this war. So for now, guys, episode 4, it's currently the 26th of January 1942. Let me know in the comments, should I create my own faction? I can leave the Comintern, maybe create my own. The thing is, right, there's probably not many people that would join me. Potentially Brazil, because unfortunately Turkey hasn't flipped, nor has Sweden, but we've done incredibly well for this Spartan campaign so far. We have 1.6 in our population. We can release nations as well. I'll quickly just check China real quick. Yeah, so they're neutral. Maybe we're better off bringing them over to communism or something. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching and supporting this video. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around social media links wise. If you want to stay connected with me after this video, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days to get all the notifications for the channel. You have to click subscribe, and of course, click the bell to join the notification squad. I really do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap games. Maybe Hearts of Iron, Total War, I don't know, Mountain Blade Warband. Maybe there's a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Check out my G2A affiliation link for cheap and reliable games. I really do recommend it. There's some great prices on there, so just go check out the prices and help me out. G2A. Okay, my name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.